EK glasses, champion of Spartacus, valleys and gold ropes, polka dot shorts, backpacks, Nikes and Van Racks. MCM come begin the fact that I'm in the booth now. Hip hop alive and well throughout the underground. Remember to let us into your skin, and we'll begin to master rhyming.
Hey yo, kid, what's up? Remember when I used to be dope? Yeah. Hey yo, kid, what's up? Remember when I used to be dope? Yeah. Hey yo, kid, what's up? Remember when I used to be dope? Yeah. Hey yo, kid.
All right, fellas. Biggie Steve, you got some big news, my man. We are talking Washington Wizards. We're coming off the draft week where we stayed on for too long, waiting for them to pick the last pick in the first round. But we hung in there with everybody. We appreciate y'all hanging in with us. We got three. We got one premium pick, one mid, nice pick, and then one project.
Yeah, roll the dice pick.
Roll the dice pick. Biggie, what you got for us?
Okay, so well, we already got the Deni news out the way, but we have our a new teammate in town. Okay.
Don't be skipping over Denny. Come on now, do it
Don't
for
stop here. Yeah, for the people that missed draft night, yes, Deni was traded. He has gone now to the Portland Trail Blazers for Malcolm Brogdon, and the number 14th pick in the draft. So, sorry, Denny, but maybe you'll move on to bigger and better things, and
That was a
you'll be
great
the star in
trade for
Portland.
y'all.
Turbo.
I
Great
thought
trade.
so too. I thought it was a beautiful trade.
I was shocked at the return for
So
Deni. I was like, what?
Let's talk about Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
We keep him. Is he going to be part of this team? He's a veteran. He knows how to play. Do we need him on our squad?
Well,
Yeah.
for right now, we got three, because as I'm told, we are going to probably do a sign and trade and ship off Tyus Jones. We're still waiting to see what type of offers we can get for him. Hopefully, it'll be maybe some draft pick, another player contract we can pick up, depending on what our needs are. We do have the salary cap for it to take on another contract. So at this moment, I could see Brogdon and Poole at the point guard position at this moment.
So you rather have
Tyus on his
Brogdon
way to work.
Jones, or you just looking for that draft pick?
I'd actually keep Ty. I actually keep ties for right now. Get rid, see what I can get for ties, because I'm pretty sure there's a market for ties right now. Somebody, somebody will jump on that.
You're
Is
talking
it for
about
a first though?
two.
I don't know if we get a first. I mean, it all, but I mean, I wouldn't mind a first. But okay, so we'll see, because nothing, like I said, nothing amazes me in the NBA right now with all these
All
picks.
right, hold on, Big Al. How many veterans do you need on a team, on a basketball team? I mean, we're talking about bringing up these young guys. Somebody got to teach them, other than the coach. You got to have some on the court people who can show. Like we just picked up Valanciunas. That's good for Alex Starr. You can show him how to play professional basketball, play with the back to the basket, know how to play different positions, because he's not going to be the center now. He's going to be the four. And if we're doing anything, we're trying to train our young guys up. And the most important young guys are Alex Starr, Bub Carrington, Koulibaly. Yeah. Those are the core of our team right now. Those are our young core.
Well, you got to have playing time for them too. That's the problem with having too many veterans on the team, is because vets want to play and vets want to make their money. And right now we have Kuzi Kuz that wants the ball in his hands. You got Poole that wants the ball in his hands. And now Tyus Jones is a natural point guard, and then the other guy you just picked up is a natural point guard. and all of them are better right now than the rookies. You know, the rookies are nowhere near at the level of these vet guys, but the vet guys not going to get you over the hump. They're not going to win more than 15 games just themselves. They all are number 4, number 5 players on a good basketball team. So that's the problem, is the fact that the CBA changed this year, and a lot of teams in the past, a lot of teams will pick up these vets, you know what I'm saying, in exchange for picks. And, you know, to make that extra push over the playoffs, you know, to get to the championship. But now with a new CBA with a hard cap, it's a little bit of a difficult challenge. And that's why we're struggling to get rid of some of these vets for picks. Because we really want, of course, number 1 picks. And people are a little stingy on some of the number 1 picks, even though the dude for the Nets got, 5 number 1 picks from the Knicks? That didn't make sense to me. But
that's a lot.
Yeah, you know, which was it, Richardson or something like that? He wasn't that good of a player to get 5 number 1 picks. But the way I understand it is that, you know, they won that Villanova team on the Knicks team.
Bridges.
Yeah, Bridges, yeah. So that Villanova team, you know, they thought that was a good chemistry, even though they lost their center. The center went to, I believe, Oklahoma, right? The center went to Oklahoma?
Yeah, he went to Thunder.
The Thunder, yeah, so they got some good money, but that hard cap has changed the NBA for free agency this year. So you're not seeing many teams moving. Like heard LeBron's talking about taking less money.
He has to if he want to.
It was to get Clay, but then Clay left. So like I don't know what you're gonna take less money now.
He said thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah,
right.
But I mean that was just a ploy to get his son on the team, though. That was basically what it was. I mean,
no, that was after they already drafted Bronny, though. They were talking about taking his money.
No. This was a discussion way before that, before LeBron, because LeBron, the news came out before the draft. Before draft was like, hey, if you know what I'm saying, pick up my son, you know what I'm saying, I'll take a less money, whatever, just to get him on the team to play with my son. That was a LeBron move right there. We all know it.
Hey, Biggie, we saying your fingerprint, man. So get your fingerprint.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm sitting here looking at these Wizards news. But
he's on the streets, guys. He's on the streets as he's working.
Yeah, so right now, I think, you know, saying nobody really wants to play with LeBron like that. I mean, they're just gonna have to go young because where are you gonna find, like, unless Steph, let's just say, opts out of his contract or, you know, wants to be traded, that's the only thing I could see that could be done. But look how many people have passed on the Lakers. Paul George, Valanciunas. A lot of people just, like, they don't want to be a Laker.
Past his prime, and we all know that the Brow is not going to carry a team to the championship. He's a good player.
Hey, we can get
a carry team, you know, and on the cheap. So, saying that, hey, Biggie, did you happen to go on YouTube or happen to watch online where they had your boy Koulibaly learning playground moves with the dribbling skills and learning crossover and stuff like that? That was really interesting. Did you get a chance to see that, Biggie?
No, but I did hear that he has been working on his form and his dribbling skills. I'd like to see that. Especially with the new draft picks coming in, because I think Koulibaly is really a 3. He's a small forward, more of a power forward. And now that we've got Sarr, we can kind of like tinker with the lineup a little bit. Whereas then, you know, Kuz is of course going to start, and he'd probably be more at the 3, and then you have Koulibaly coming in behind him at the 3. And then you'd have Sarr at the 4, and because they're looking at Sarr as more of a power forward, and he says he kind of like wants to play the power forward position. And then you'd have Valanciunas at the 5, and then you might have Vucevic also either at the 4 or the 5. So right now, I think even though they say we have a center in Sarr, I think we still need an old school center. I think we still need a big body center, like somewhere that they could play, you know, with their back to the basket.
That's why we picked up Valanciunas. That's why we picked up the big Russian, right?
Yeah. But I think you know what I'm saying. But I just like more of an old traditional center. I like you know what I'm
Is it
saying
due to
those.
old traditional center that we just picked
I
up?
mean he's more of a finesse center, but
Who?
I would
He's a banger too.
He's a banger. I
he's
thought he was a
it,
banger.
I mean he's somewhat of a banger, but I don't see some of those play. When I see European, I see more finesse than I see banger. Like when I see banger and this
So the
and
joke
this
is not a
kind of
banger.
um he is, but there's a lot more. There's a lot of finesse to him. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he reminds me of Tim Duncan. He's got that finesse shot where he could pull mid range and just shoot it on you. He don't need to bang as much down low. When I think of people banging down low, I'm thinking of more like a Brooke Lopez or what's the guy's name that used to be on the that used to play with John Morant. And he came from
Steven
OKC.
Adams.
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 Steven Adams. Those are big boys. You know what I'm saying? Valanciunas is a big boy. You know, those are people, 285, 300 pounds that'll keep putting weight on you you know what I'm saying, every minute of the game. Start, bodying you. That's body that I'm talking about. True original centers, that'll just beat you up in the paint. That's something that we need. I like the Valanciunas pickup because that kind of like takes a little bit of pressure off of Sar coming in, where he doesn't have to bang down low and but you know what I'm saying, and put a lot of wear and tear on his body as a youngster. Let him grow into his body because Sar's going to need about a good like 3 more years before his body develops.
Well, even we're looking at Koulibaly right now. Koulibaly's got bigger since last year. He's taller and he's more muscular now. And like I said, it's amazing to me that us Americans, me and Deacon, and I'm sure y'all guys, we used to go to the court, the playground, and we didn't have to practice this. We're just part of our community. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
Koulibaly's from Europe, man. He has to practice this. You know what I'm saying? A crossover. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's doing is teaching them between the leg crossover, man. Which, Biggie Steve, I'm sure you did this every day of the week, man. At the local Berry Farms, outside park. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I mean, but nonetheless, Koulibaly's a great athlete. He's picking it up. He's getting better. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, it's amazing to me that when you go outside the country, some of the basic playground ball that we learn naturally that that they don't have, and that's what we got to do with all two of our picks, because we have two. We picked up two more Europeans, didn't we?
yeah.
Frenchman and
A Swedish guy, right?
yeah.
Well, we got Kyle Anderson. We got to say Kyle Anderson. Sorry, we got Bub Carrington,
Bub's
but
from
he's
Baltimore.
more Bub from Baltimore. But we
Swedish.
also got the other guy from the. Where is he from?
That dude who
Sweden.
played in Miami, he's from Sweden or something.
He's from
From
Sweden.
Sweden. Oh, but he does know a little French though, because he did spend some time in France.
He jumped countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was born in
So
one country, played in another country, and then
yeah.
came to Miami.
See, Darius, this is common in DC, Darius. I know you're away from the city. I know
That's like the first move you learn.
that's the first move you learn here in DC, baby.
I remember I used to play that out. Man, remember I'm from PG. We used to listen to PG. What are you talking about?
You've been away too long.
Hey,
I wish they would bring that Barry Farmers basketball
I still be
back,
balling.
man.
hey, man,
I still be
Deacon,
balling.
you remember Owens? You remember Tucker Road, Deacon? You know Tucker Road.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, I
saying?
played down in Tugger Road one time.
Yeah.
Y'all
I
don't
played
know,
down Tugger
y'all don't
Road
know
one
about no
time.
League District. Y'all don't know nothing
They
about no League
don't
District.
know about playing at the church on the carpet.
Yeah, on the cop.
Ah, man. I'm not in the carpet though.
But
That
look
was every Wednesday, baby.
But just looking at my man right here, man, he's got a little taller. He did grow. He was 18 when he started. And now he's 19, going on 20. It looked like he got a couple of inches over the summer. So that's good to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Like a clean prospect, man.
So hopefully with his other, but
I don't know.
Bud is only 18, I think, too, right?
Who's that?
Bud from Baltimore. He's saying only 18 too, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he's somewhere around there. Carrington.
Yep. And then our number one is what, 19, right? 18, 19?
19.
Where Bud come from? What college?
He went
Well, I come
to
from Pitt.
Pitt.
Come
Yeah,
from
he
Pitt.
went to Pitt. He's from Baltimore.
Yeah, but his guy went to Pitt. And Pitt, yeah, Pitt is, you know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? He got some ball, he got some skills though. Bud got some skills. And I like the fact, you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he'll be behind he'll be what, third? He'd be either or he could be a shooting guard.
Well,
They probably put Bud in the two.
just like they said, they're gonna have SARS at what? They're gonna have him at power forward to start off with, till he learns
Yeah,
to
they're gonna start him at 4,
Yeah,
which is a good move again.
Huh?
I like Sarge at 4.
Yeah, he got to get strong.
And he could shoot too.
Yeah, he can
Right.
shoot.
He got some. He
So you
got.
can stretch it out, especially that way.
Yeah.
You know, you get Valanciunas space.
Yeah, that's hard. That's
And Val
arcade
could
shooting
shoot.
right there.
Valanciunas
His
can
game
shoot.
And
reminds me
Val could
so
shoot.
much. His game reminds me so much of like Kevin Garnett, SARS.
I think he's a little bigger than Garnett. Garnett was that skinny strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But,
He's got a
but
little bit.
Garnett had the natural street game, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what these young European guys got to learn, which is kind of crazy because the look of the God, he has natural street ball too, but he just knew it. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice move right there. He put the body
Yeah.
to him.
But he can dribble, so that's good too. See, he has talent. He has talent.
He took the ball all the way up.
areas of the game. So if we can just find somebody who can teach these guys how to play NBA basketball, man, he's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, hopefully the Wizards training staff and coaching staff, like the dribbling coach we just saw, they can get them up. One of the coaches, I believe, was Kevin Durant's direct coach too. I think our head coach was Kevin Durant's coach. They got Kevin's game the way it is, or Kevin got a lot of playground in them, but helped Kevin's game a lot. What's the dude? Our head coach. So I'm hoping
the head coach did.
Yeah. So I'm
My thing
hoping.
is, go ahead.
I'm hoping they can develop these young guys, man. Especially, and I like Bud's game because Bud has some playground. He got the Baltimore playground in him already. He just got to get shoot a little bit better at 6'4", and then of course learn the NBA game too. 18, 19 is gonna be a bit much for you. So he might do a little. You think Bud gonna do a little go-go team, Deacon?
I think he's going. We'll see when they get to Vegas, man. When they get to Vegas, that's gonna tell everything.
Yeah, they're gonna show a lot what they got.
Yeah.
Now, is the French guy going to Vegas, or is he gonna play in the Olympics?
He's going to Vegas too.
He's going to Vegas too.
They already said nobody's going to the France. Everybody this year for the France team is not going to play overseas this year.
Well, I know the San Antonio dude is. We know he playing for France.
Yeah, Wemby is.
Wemby's playing for France.
Wemby? Oh, I mean, no, that's what this year's draft picks. Anybody from France from this year's draft picks are going to
They're not playing the Olympics this year. So
they're not playing the Olympics this year. Yeah.
They need to take my dude.
Didn't Bud have a couple triple doubles at points for Pittsburgh?
Yeah, his first game was a triple double. He said his first game out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and like I said, he's 6'4" now, and he's only 18. He might get you 6'5" at 21. You know what I'm saying?
He might, but he has a nice little jump on that elbow.
Yeah, he does. He has a nice little jump on the elbow. Like I said, he got some playground in him already. He got that Baltimore, Drew Park playground in him already a little bit. He's well known in Baltimore.
That's what I say. He's a great shooting guard. I give the fact that he's like 6'3", 6'4", what I'm saying? That's nice. I like that. So he could play.
He got a dog. He got a dog in him.
Yeah,
he does.
He does.
He got that dog.
He got that dog in him a little bit. Like I said, that's a little. Like I said, Baltimore is rough now. You ain't going to Baltimore.
He'll talk to you.
Yeah, you're not going to just go in Baltimore and not got some dog in you.
Yeah, for sure.
They may be Bama's,
and you ain't playing and be more quiet either. You gotta open your mouth.
Well, let's hope these guys are developed, man, because that's I would hate for them to do all this and look this good as far as their style of picks and trying to get a certain type of player, and then these guys just don't work out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Scratch the surface again.
Biggie, look, what's the starting lineup, Biggie? Just hypothetically, early right now, I would, what's the starting lineup before the trades, and who you think is still going to be here, and what's the starting lineup for the 25th season for the tank season? Another tank season.
Okay, starting lineup. I'll even give you. I'll even give you backup as well. So starting at the 1, you're gonna have. That's gonna be tough. I want to say.
It's gonna be Poole.
Poole, yeah. I say Poole's gonna be the number 1, and then as shooting guard, you'll probably have Corey. You probably have Corey. At the number 3, you'll have Kuz. Number 4, number 3 you'll have Kuz.
I'm talking about Corey.
Corey's gonna be a shooting guard because they already have him listed at. From what I saw, they're gonna have Corey. Corey play the 2.
Are they trying to get number 1 pick for him too, Deacon?
They're gonna have Corey the 2.
They're probably trying to get Koulibaly.
Cooper Flag.
No. You want to advertise Corey Kishman at the beginning of the year to get the number 1 pick.
So you think they're gonna play the main guys to the trade deadline, then let the
right.
play again?
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do. Yeah, they're trying to get that pick.
So Corey's gonna be number 2. Oh, I'm gonna get a Cooper Flag in a second. So Corey at the 2.
Okay.
3 is gonna be Kuz. 4 is gonna be Sarr, and 5 is gonna be Valanciunas. Now as backup, you got Brogdon as the number 2. You got what's his name from Pitt that's coming. He's gonna be our shooting guard. Then you got at the 3, you're gonna have Koulibaly.
He's a point guard. He's not a shooting guard.
What was that? Koulibaly?
Bud.
Brogdon can play the 2 though.
Bud can play the 2. But yeah, you could switch out between them 2 right there, him and Bud. You can switch them 1 and 2.
Well, who you got? Poole?
I said Poole's gonna be a starter.
I know, but who's backing him up?
Oh, that's gonna be Brogdon. So you'll have Malcolm Brogdon. You'll have Bud at the number. You'll have Bud at shooting guard. You'll have Koulibaly at the 3, and at the 4, you could either go. What's his name from the Knicks? He's a center. I said from the Knicks. We got him.
Bagley.
We got him last year. Bagley. He'll either play the 4 or the 5, and then you'll have Valanciunas. Come play at the 5.
They cut the Vuvicek. You say Valanciunas was starting.
I mean, I vote Vuvicek.
I heard they were bringing back Vugatek. They was bringing him back. Yeah.
They cut him.
Isn't that the guy? Wait a minute. Isn't that the guy that we picked that we put overseas?
That's him.
Yeah, but they brought him here. He played with Go-Go's too, but yeah, they cut him. They cut him and Rashad Holmes.
When did they do that?
Rashad Holmes?
I thought they got.
That was 5 minutes into the what's period.
I thought they picked Holmes back up and gave him money.
Holmes is a solid backup. That was a bad.
Yeah, Holmes got a contract, Deacon.
Look that one up.
Yeah. They
I know they cut Holmes. They cut Vovacek. I know that they cut him.
They cut Vovacek, but I heard they were trying to bring him back. Bring him back, man.
They're trying to bring him back because they didn't think anybody would pick him up.
Right. They probably was talking about bringing him back, but yeah, Biggie, I might agree with you on your starting 10 there. That's a good tank team.
Yeah, but my thing is the tank team. Okay. My thing, before I say to the tank thing, I don't understand. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Valanciunas, but are we really with this lineup? It seems to me that they're trying to win more games because we're not gonna.
How you gonna win more games?
Valanciunas ain't gonna give you no more games.
How's
Valanciunas? He's not gonna give. That's not the young Valanciunas.
This right here went from a 15 to a 20 season.
We got the last
20 win season. I don't know.
I can see 20.
That's what I said. And we're
I can see that.
20.
I see what you mean.
Thank you. We just went up 5 games.
I'm trying to get Cooper Cuff, baby. We gotta go.
You're not going to outlose. You're not going to outlose the Nets right now. If that's what your goal is, you're not going to outlose the Nets.
Exactly. Why would you? Unless you got Valanciunas to buy into losing. You know what I'm saying? And tell them like, look, are we trying to lose?
He's not gonna make
Yeah, unless you got him, there was no reason to pick him up right now. Because my thing is, with Valanciunas, you're winning an extra 5 games. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though, Big Al. How are you going to pick up on somebody that wants to win like Valanciunas? And obviously, yeah.
I got you. What they're doing is they're using it as an asset. So they're going to get him right now. We're going to pay because we got to pay somebody. And then we're going to trade him at the trade deadline for a number one to help that tank stop. There you go. How about that?
I'm hoping so.
Because you're going to trade him to a contender. Someone's going to need a big. Someone's going to need a big when trade deadline comes.
Cooper Cup is our three.
He's not that good. He's not. He's an average.
He's solid.
At this point,
he's solid.
He's solid. You're not picking up a solid guy to go to a
Biggie, you think stop the Joker?
You think Valanciunas is what?
Want to stop the Joker?
I didn't say it's gonna stop the Joker. Of course not.
How about the big African in Philly?
I mean, not like that though. But when you come to teams like Orlando, when you play team because we lost to Orlando. But I mean, when you come to teams, you know what I'm saying? Like let's say Atlanta, Orlando, stuff like that. Those are games that we could possibly win. Whereas last year we lost because we didn't have no center. So now that we got Valanciunas, he's a big body down there. You got him and you got Sarr. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Between him blocking. Yeah, we might. That's an extra 3 more games won. And right now, this year, it's going to take 15 games or less to get the number 1 pick. We just made the 15th spot last year.
We're not getting the number 1 pick. Stop.
I
don't care if we win 1 game. We're not getting the number 1 pick.
Okay, put it this way, Deacon.
You think
I don't even care. Hold on. I don't even care that we get the number 1 pick. The top 3 picks in this year's draft are solidified. It's deadly. It is deadly. If we could get a top 3 pick this year, it don't even matter between Cooper Flag, the young cat that they say that's like Kevin Garnett reincarnated at number 2, and his other guy at 3, this little foreign guy, whatever, point guard. I don't know what it young. I'm telling you, the first 3 picks in the draft are what's that called? Our team changers, game changers. They're game changers. Cooper Flag, the young that said that Bama's like that's like Harvey Kevin Garnett reincarnated. The Bama I saw, the Bama threw an oop. The one that's like Harvey King threw an oop. He did a windmill. He caught it, did a windmill, and just yammed it. I'm trying to tell you, this year's draft, 2025 draft, is going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. Top 3, and we need to be in top 3.
We're gonna get the number 5 pick.
Oh, don't do that, D. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You know that sprinkling salt on the sugar, man. Why are you on that? You and your sweet and sour. We don't need no sweet and sour mix.
Hey, man.
Hey, Biggie, you talking about Ace Bailey.
I agree with
Ace
you.
Bailey.
Ace Bailey is going to be crazy.
Yes,
Ace Bailey's going to be crazy. I was thinking in my mind, like, who is this guy? I know who you're talking about. Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey, y'all.
I'm telling
you.
This draft. The Deacon, the fix is in. Deacon, you said the fix is in.
Fix is in, baby.
Woo!
The game was out of stock.
Who's going to get the number 1 pick then, Deacon? Who you saying get the number 1 pick?
Brooklyn?
Them Charlotte Hornets.
Oh, man.
We need it bad.
Jordan already sold the team, so he can't.
Listen,
I can't tell. We picked up a Frenchman in the first round. I don't know who this kid is.
We're not There's no way we're losing more than the Brooklyn Nets out this year.
Nah. You ain't losing more than the Nets. And you ain't losing more than the Hornets either. I really think we'll probably be the second. We'll probably be right behind the Nets.
Detroit trying to tank too.
But they just signed Tobias Harris though, so that was weird. Like they signing cats, and they got JB. They signed JB Biggerstaff. I don't think he's gonna tank. That boy gonna coach.
The Wizards are smart enough, and if they are smart enough, they have to do whatever it is to fix these games. If they really want a face of the franchise, they had to get at least top 3 picks. They got to.
Man, Ace Bailey or Cooper Flag is a
Or
must,
Cooper
right?
Flag, Young, or the other Bama, that's
Out of
the
two,
other
he's
guy.
not going to win that
Yeah,
many games.
yeah.
I guarantee you, Biggie, we going to win between 15 and 20 games. That's what probably
We
Hey, what y'all
we
think
do-
about Monty Williams though? How come y'all ain't going after him as a coach?
because we ain't got Cooper Cuff yet. We waiting for Cooper Cuff.
Flag.
Yeah,
Cooper
we waiting
Flag,
for
Cooper
next year's
Flag.
draft.
We
Cooper
waiting for
Flag.
We waiting
We
for
waiting for we waiting for next
Who's he
year's
get
draft.
Hey,
him?
but you don't want the current coach to mix up Alex Starr and the current
No,
rookies either, though.
The current coach is a trainer, man. He trained Kevin. He trained KD. He trained the dude from Oklahoma. What's the dude from Oklahoma? The star dude.
SGA.
Yeah, SGA. This dude is he knows how to prepare you for to put buckets up. You said what he doing with Koulibaly? You just watch what he doing with Koulibaly. He got to learn how to cross over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was the coach that was doing the crossover.
No, that's one of his guys. That's one of his.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I thought you was saying that was the coach. I was like, yo, that coach, that was crazy. He got better handles than Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
I don't think Jason Kidd could do that right now.
Nah, that's the dribbling coach. That's the dribbling coach.
Okay, cool.
We got a dribbling coach. We got a
Thought.
shooting coach. That's how we got my man, the man from Israel to get the #1 pick. His game stepped up by 5 points, and then we got #1 pick for him. We're gonna do the same
we're gonna pick
thing.
up a coach.
Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing for what's the dude that's playing 2 guard for you, Biggie? What's your 2 guard on your team?
He said Kisper.
Yeah, Kisper.
Yeah.
Kisper gonna get 5 more points a game, and we're gonna get #1 pick for him.
Ain't no way.
Okay, so does that mean that then they get traded away? They gonna be horrible? Like, say for example, Deni, he go to Portland. Is he going ball? Or is that the Washington effect? Is he going ball?
He's gonna be a beast.
He gonna ball. He gonna be a beast.
Yeah. Hey, and we can get 2 picks with Kuzi for the Sacramento. We're trying to get Sacramento to give us these 2 picks.
Ooh, Sacramento. That's not a bad spot for Kuz.
But they say Kuzi don't really want to go there though, because his lady in LA. He's trying to get back to the Clippers, and the Clippers don't want him.
We might be able to
Clippers don't want him.
Paul George gone now. They got to.
They signed Derrick Jones though, so they already filled the man's spot.
Clippers got more money left. Clippers don't have more money left.
Yeah, they signed Nick Batum, James Harden.
They got a hard cap now. The new CBA is a hard cap, so that's what's messing a lot of teams up.
You know who else they signed to though, real quick? They signed Kevin Porter Jr. Remember him?
Yeah. I heard he went to the Clippers.
Yeah, for 2 years.
The Clippers opened a new stadium up this year. They got a new basketball arena.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We can get 2 picks with Kuz, but Kuzi got to sign. Kuzi got to think he got to sign off on a deal, and Kuzi blocking all deals.
That's crazy because I really think that Sacramento deal.
I ain't trying to put Kuzi business on the street, but Kuzi must got something in the city, man, because his lady's in California. So what's he doing? Why he want to stay here?
He want to stay here so bad.
Because his lady live in California. She don't live here.
He just trying to wrap stuff up for the playoff, for the draft.
But who likes it? Who likes it in DC though? I'm trying to tell you, DC is a chill spot. It's a very chill spot. He even said it. He was like, man, he loves DC.
Yeah, he did
it's not as flashy as LA, but it's a very chill spot. And then he can kind of like he said, he likes going to those foreign places like France and them places are a lot shorter in airtime than it is from Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? France is ain't but like 12, 10 hours, something like that. 5, some weird stuff like that. So it's easier from the East Coast to get to those places like Japan and France.
His lady live in California though.
Man, but she's doing a lot of stuff in New York as well, though.
She does.
You know what I'm saying? She does a lot of stuff.
She does a quick flight. This is a quick flight, you know.
Yeah, it is.
It's a quick
so
flight.
that's why I said he's not worried. And I heard they still like they coming and doing her work. Yeah.
He didn't like Sacramento. He the one that nixed the Sacramento deal. He nixed the Dallas deal.
Yeah.
We had 2 picks.
He nixed the Dallas deal. That's wild.
That's wild.
He could have been in the
championship if he did the Dallas.
He could have been in the finals with Luka and Kyrie.
We would have had our 2 picks right there.
Who's setting us up? He paying us back. We ain't gonna get no first round for him.
But don't get me wrong, I like Kuz as a veteran compared to us veteran. He's a very chill veteran. He's not.
We need that
not a rah veteran.
We need that spot.
I know we need that spot, but
For me, Kuzi shoot too much. I want my young guys gunning like that and learning how to make their own shots. Kuzi gonna take the shots from him and Poole. I rather Poole is a wild shooter and Kuzi's a wild shooter. Which one you rather shoot more, Kuzi or Poole?
Poole.
Poole, but when Poole gets hot, he gets hot though.
Man, he get hot.
It's like
And I don't want Poole getting too hot and he ends up winning games. Nah,
He was supposed to winning games.
Yeah, I don't want Poole getting hot and he ends up winning us games. Nah, I'd rather go with Kuz. Where Kuz can kind of like okay, because Kuz, they'll tell Kuz on the sideline, Kuz, chill out, Kuz. But you tell Poole, you know what I'm saying? He'll be like, fuck it, I'm hot. Yeah,
So you don't want to be the worst team, because then you'll be like Detroit. Detroit ain't get the number one the last 2 years, and they was the worst team.
Yeah,
the worst team always gonna get number one.
What do they say when people lose all the time? They want to lose all the time. Come on, that's losing mentality, man. You can't
losing mentality.
If you can win, you win, man. You let the chips fall where they may.
But right now they're only giving it like 30%.
I mean, if you
I think when we get the coach, they'll get the green light. You know what I'm saying? When we get the right coach, it'll be like, okay, you guys, we can start hooping now. We got all the pieces together. You know what I'm saying? Sarge got 1 year and Koulibaly's got 2 years, and you guys go out there and ball out. And I think that's what it's going to be. Because right now, we only signed a coach for a 1 year extension.
If Koulibaly gets that playground ball in him, man, he might be a little something. He a long arm 3. You know what I'm saying? You get a little playground ball, he might give us a little, but he already got good D already. Get a little playground ball in him.
Oh yeah.
And we can get Stars a little playground ball in him.
Wait, what are you saying about Koulibaly's defense? Come on,
Koulibaly's defense.
You can hurt me on that
one. He's got some defense.
I heard
Koulibaly's
you too,
got some defense.
Hey, Darius, I heard you too. Hey,
that was crazy.
It's better than ball. It's better than ball.
Oh my gosh.
Because right now you might be right though. Because if we tank, Kispert's gone because Cooper's gonna run that. He's gonna be our number 2. He's gonna be our shooting guard. So Kispert is gonna be on his way out the door.
Yeah. They're trying to get number 1 pick for
That's what I'm saying. So Kispert's gonna be a starter. He's gonna probably be day 1 starter.
I think
they
Cooper
could go ahead
2 or 3.
Listen. We know it. No matter how many first round draft picks we got to trade up, nobody's going to trade for Cooper Flag if he's that good. If he is a team changing athlete, nobody's going to trade him for 2 draft picks or 2 first rounds or 3 first rounds, because you'll never know when you're going to get that kind of athlete again, man. So leave it alone. We're not getting Cooper Flag. If we get him, it'd be like we got Alex Starr because the other team didn't want him.
Oh man!
Let it be, man. You said there 3 guys. They don't all play the same position, so not all teams need Cooper Flag's position. You know, they might have a guy, so it might fall to number 5. Might fall to number 5 where we're gonna be sitting.
Wow.
All right. So let's wrap it up though, real quick. Let's wrap up this NBA talk here, real quick. I got 20 games. Biggie, how many games you got us doing? Winning.
I'm going for 15 again.
What you got, Deacon?
I'm gonna take the middle, 17.
Darius, I ain't asking you, man, because you a Charlotte fan. So
hater.
He a hater. I ain't asking you.
I ain't a hater. I do think 20. I think 20 to 22.
2022. It's the closest without going over now. Be careful. 22 is a lot.
22 might be too much. 22 might be too much, man. All right, so let's wrap this thing up, man.
You didn't say how much you got out.
I said 20.
These are
20. This, I think a 5-game swing. 5-game swing. 5 games more.
Hey, that's a lot.
That's a lot, man. But that still keeps us in the lottery. You know, it keeps us top 5 in the lottery.
Top 5. You guaranteed to get within the top 5.
And how many games did Atlanta win last year? Because they had the number 1 pick this year. I think they had the lowest odds.
I think Atlanta won 28 games.
No, Atlanta had they should have had the number 4 or 5, but the the balls went in their way and they had to get number 1.
I didn't see him pick. I didn't see him pick. I think it was a setup. Show me where they picked.
You think it was a setup?
Show me where they picked the ball out of the thing.
They never show that, Deacon.
That's right. I think it's a setup. That's why.
Yeah, it's funny though because they didn't even
just
get
like
the
that
first they
Spurs.
wanted.
Just like the Spurs one for Wemby. I think that was a setup.
The Spurs get a center every time they need to get a first round draft pick.
It's insane.
Come on, man. Come on.
The last three has been all Hall of Famers. Like Wemby's a Hall of Famer. Like just bearing any horrible injury, like this dude is going to be a Hall of Fame. He's a walking Hall of Famer coming.
Somebody got some pictures.
Hey man, I don't believe in conspiracy theories, man. I think that we have a viable option to get, the viable option to get a number 1 pick. We got John Wall, man. We got John Wall, the number 1 pick.
That's what I said. We're due for a number 1, y'all. Either a number 1 or another number 2.
We got one this year, but we didn't get it.
I think we'll get it. I think we'll get it.
Who's the other number 1 pick? Kwame Brown.
What year was John Wall?
Kwame was not.
John Wall was
2010.
2010.
No, 2010, right?
2012.
Hey, that was that long ago. Y'all had the number 1.
Yeah, what was that dance?
Yeah.
He was doing that. He came out with that stupid dance. Came out. Was it Super?
Nah, the Dougie.
The Dougie. Whatever the year the Dougie came out, that was his number 1 pick year. I think that was 2010.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, what's something like that?
When he came out doing the Dougie,
yeah,
that was his name.
Yeah.
But it's been well over 10 years since y'all last number 1, though.
Yeah,
Dang, that's a long
Bradley
time.
Beal was
Yeah.
the number 3. Bradley Beal was the number 3.
Hey, Biggie, you right. We do.
We do, big.
We do. That's why we're gonna get number 5. We do.
We're due
Y'all
for
do?
number 1.
We'll get number
number
1
1
next year. Not this year. Coming up next year, we'll get number 1.
If San Antonio can do it, why can't we?
Because we ain't got that.
Because y'all ain't winning chips like San Antonio.
Yeah, but I mean, we're due for you know what I'm saying, a new game changing like John Wall. Yeah. That's why I said, and I think Cooper Flag would definitely represent DC.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if we're trying to change things around, I think the NBA be like, you know what, we'll give him Cooper Flag. We'll give him. We'll be nice.
I can't wait to see what he looks like in Duke this year. And I hate Duke. I'm a Tar Heel, but I want to see.
I'm gonna be following it. Him and what's his name that you just said too.
All right.
Bailey. Yeah.
Bailey.
Yeah, him and Bailey.
Let's get out of here, gentlemen. Cooper Flag ain't coming, but
you're right, because he's coming to Charlotte.
EK glasses, champion of starter coats, valleys and gold ropes, polka dot shirts, backpacks, Nikes and Van Grags, MCM come again. The fact that I'm in the booth now, hip hop alive and well throughout the underground. Remember to let us into your skin, and we'll begin to master rhyming.
Hey yo.